All right, just heard interview Tom Basile had with newly announced Republican nominee for president, Tim Scott, the senator from South Carolina. Let's talk about this. What kind of prospect does he have? Joining us right now, lawyer and GOP strategist Ford O'Connell, and the host of Money Talk with Melanie Collette. Melanie Collette. Ford, what do you think? Is Tim Scott somebody we should take seriously here?
I'm a big fan of Tim Scott, and like Elon Musk, I like his positive message. I think what he does best is when he's talking about dignity and work and going to places that other Republicans won't go. That said, he's not going to win the 2024 Republican presidential nomination. The only question is whether he is a VP nominee or he sits in the cabinet of the eventual Republican winner.
And Melanie, a lot of experts have been describing him as a Ronald Reagan type figure. Do you think that that type of figure has a place, given that we've seen such extremes in politics in recent years?
I actually think because we have had such extremes in politics over recent years, that the American public at large is thirsting for a message like Tim Scott. I have to, of course, say that I am very biased. I'm a longtime fan of Tim Scott because of his position on school choice. So, and I may or may not have changed my profile picture to a pic of me and him from like 10 years ago.
I thought you had a picture with you and Tucker.
Okay. Yeah, well, she'll change it, you know.
All right, that's fair.
Whatever's hot. Okay, let's shift the conversation a little bit. What a difference possibly 9 years in prison would make.
Yeah, right.
Phoenix Mercury star Brittney Griner, back now. What did she do for the first game back? She stood for the national anthem over the weekend in her first game back since the WNBA. First time she played since 2021. We know she was over in a Russian prison. Could have been a lot worse. She did come back. Listen to this.
You know, what I went through and everything just means a little bit more to me now. So I want to be able to stand. You know, I was literally in a cage and could not stand the way I wanted to. And a lot of other different situations. So just being able to hear my national anthem, see my flag, I definitely want to stand.
Different perspective now, John.
Absolutely. You know, experience is the best teacher. And when you look at her eyes as she was standing, we didn't see tears, but I think what I saw when I looked at her, reflection, right? She probably thought about her life before being incarcerated in Russia, during that experience, in the proudness of being an American, the privilege of playing that game, and really appreciating freedom. So I think that, hopefully we'll see how long it lasts, but hopefully it'll rub off to her teammates and to this woke culture that is in the WNBA and other sports, that we play around this country.
I was taken, Kat, by the coach would say, why wasn't this a sold-out game? Well,
that's another story.
Yeah, why would it?
It's still the same sport.
I mean, everybody wanted to. You didn't want to see the game. You wanted to see, Melanie, was she going to stand for the national anthem?
You did want to see that, and good for her. And one of the things I appreciated about her interview also is that she said, if people want to protest, they have the freedom to do that. And that said to me that she really gets it now. And hopefully more people, to John's point, don't have to be incarcerated in a Russian prison in order to get that point, but appreciate that. You don't know what you have until it's gone. And unfortunately, she had to learn a very hard lesson. As John said, I hope she passes it on to her teammate.
Yeah. Ford O'Connell, final words.
Look, people should have the right to protest the national anthem, but it's never a right that you should exercise. And unfortunately, there is a pseudo-Marxist movement about this country to smear America. And I'm glad that Brittney Griner had a change of heart. She took initially an immature stand, and now she's recognized what it means to be an American, unfortunately, after a terrible life-changing incident.
Yeah, I don't know if you changed the lighting in the UFO there, your spaceship that you have for it, but it looks like there's some bricks there. And does it still fly? Are you still able to fly with the bricks?
Well, there's a little flying every now and then. We tried it on Sunday. It didn't work so hot.
Okay.
All right. Keep us posted on that, Fort O'Connell. Melanie, Collette, John Burnett as well. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.